Cancer, welcome to your Astroflower reading going from the 24th through to the 30th of July. How did the game changer energy happen for you? Did there a bit of clarity within your life on the Wednesday night, Thursday morning? Was there a bit of sort of clarity that came in for you? Did your passions get, your emotions get passionately charged during that period? Might well have done. So that's a reading that you will be able to find, or an explanation, a video that you'll find on our channel that I did this week as well. It's all about how the sun is interacting with the energy that is within us. You've come through your birthday season, you've started your new year. How's it going? Is there things starting to take shape, starting to take form? It looks like anything that's been in pause should now start be putting into play. Let's just see what's happening. Overall energy, 10 of Cups, happiness after difficulty. Yes, I think this is a case of it may have been difficult over the last sort of like 2 or 3 months to actually put yourself into a position and gradually create the scenario, create the coincidences that are around you that bring you that sort of abundance or that happiness within your life. And it is starting to pay off. It should be starting to pay off. The energy, the overall energy is definitely orientating you in that sort of direction. The pause of the past and breaking into the future. That's what's really sort of coming in for you. Let's just see what's going on in your sort of relationship side. Yeah, you get the 8 of Wands. Communication is key. And I think here your karmic path is to open up the communication. And this doesn't necessarily mean you communicating with someone else, although that will be part of it. But it's also listening to the other people. But there is another aspect to this, which is that communication with the world or your emotions that are around you. In the situation that is how you connect with other people. And there's a lot of gifts coming in. The moment you start opening up that communication aspect within you, you're going to open up a lot of possibilities within your life. There is no doubt about it. How is the universe influencing you? Knight of Swords, yeah, call to mission. This is what I started saying. You've come, your birthday season's done. Things should be really starting moving from pause to play. And the universe is encouraging you this. It's calling you to this mission. It's calling you to this very stimulating situation within your relationships. And I think this has to do with the happiness after difficulty, of seeing the reality of what it is, of creating your own personal reality. And the universe is trying to encourage that within you, to follow that inner feeling, to follow that mission as you go forward. How's the past or your guides connecting the past to your future? Ace of Wands, out with the old and in with the new. This is the new year for you. This really is starting off absolutely brilliantly. It's getting rid of the old and in with the new, stopping the pause and going on to play. Really sort of engaging with life in a very passionate way. And I think this is what you want. You want to be passionate about life, and you are very, very passionate when you get your your spirit involved in your life. You're incredibly passionate about things, and I think this is what is a driving force for you. And it is a case of, yes, this driving force is taking you from the old into the new. It's absolutely beautiful for you. 3 of Cups. This is fantastic for your relationship side. And I don't think it's necessarily just one-to-one love, but you are bringing your cup to the party. This is your future self. This is how your guides are trying to influence the conversation that is within you about you're orientating yourself in the future. It's orientating yourself to very sociable times, connecting with people in a very natural way, in a very celebratory sort of way. Really enjoying it. And I think that's all to do with the communications. It's speaking to people, because then that's when you're going to get the offerings of celebrations, of socializing and everything like that. I think it's going to be it's going to pay off dividends. And certainly if you're sort of looking at life in a way that's sort of saying out with the old and in with the new, heading off on your mission here, this is pressing. It's almost as if like it's not just pressing play, it's pressing fast forward in a way. You're really coming out the gate really fast here, Cancer, in regards to your sort of relationships. So, did I call you Pisces earlier on? I'm sorry, I do apologise. I'm doing the water signs at the moment, so I do apologise if I did. I don't think I did, but I might have done. So I'm apologising anyway, just in case I did. But yeah, it's your future self is pulling you towards that sort of enthusiastic social aspect that you have within you, and it is gonna bring you absolute beauties. When we start something, it doesn't, when I plant a seed in my garden, I'm not going to get the fruit tomorrow. And there is a certain degree of patience about this. So being patient with yourself, not really your strongest point, strongest aspect of you, Cancer. But once you've planted that seed, you will get fruit from it. As long as you do not get diverted off your path, start running off, trying to help everybody, trying to house everybody, trying to make sure everybody's okay. Being very social about it all and just waiting for that moment to turn up. Getting ready to strike, going on your mission. It's mulling things over, and could be mulling over according to, you've started your new year, you're starting to press play. And in the future, so this week here is really going for it. But what it is going to breed is the following week is a slight degree of reflection of sort of saying, now it's started, is there slight adjustments that I need to be making? The Temperance card as well, and this is the other aspect of it all, is what comes up. Why are we patient? We are patient because we're waiting for action. And that is what is definitely coming through. Hang on a second, I'll get it in a minute. Is coming through from the universe. That's what's really the universe is trying to bring into you, trying to bring in that sort of happiness after difficulty. And being patient with yourself, being patient with the world outside. I think you've been patient. And I think now is the case of sort of I think your future self in the following week is sort of kind of going, yes, you do need to make conscious decisions about the evident path of where you should be going. But once I don't think you should mull it over too much. I think it should be very, very clear for you in regards to what you're living, in regards to socialising and connecting with other people that are around you. And it will, I almost think it's sort of saying don't think too much, don't deep it too much, basically. Let's just see what's going on your financial side. This is going to be very interesting. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is knowing, she has a knowing security within her. She is looking at that pentacle. She's got that pentacle. It's like as if there's something that's been brewing in you that is coming to fruit. She's sat at the base of the tree of knowledge. And because she's constantly sat at the base of the tree of knowledge, she knows, and this is where the knowledge comes into it, at some point that tree will be bearing fruit. And I think this is what's coming up for you. I think it's knowing, having confidence in the path that you have chosen, that it will bring you the fruits or will bring you the rewards that you want to see within your life. And she knows that. And so she's not looking at different things in life, trying to go, where can I make money? No, it's more of a case of sort of saying, I know I will get my rewards. And once you start doing that, then you can take on that job that is worthwhile, that's going to provide for you or help you to explore your personal projects in your life. And that could be, going travelling or buying a house or a multitude of different things. Yeah, that little horsefly there, sorry about that. It's knowing that going forward. She's given birth to that pentacle. She's given birth to that possibility. She knows that that's what's coming. It's an insurance within you. You should feel assured about yourself. The universe has given you the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is looking out to the future and knowing the rhythms of life, understanding the rhythms of life, of how to interject into life. And knowing that it's turning up, although it may not be here on your door at the moment. And I think this here could be a card of procrastination, but I don't think the universe is procrastinating. I think the universe is just being very clear about this takes time. It is coming towards you. Your boat is coming in, because it's the harbour master as he looks out across the sea. And in this card here, the sea is golden. It has got riches within that sea that's coming towards you. And knowing that, because of what you set up, knowing that confidence within you is what is going to help the universe to help you. With your guides of how they connect the past to your future, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, good quality work here. Being rewarded for good quality work, knowing this future is coming up because you've put the time, effort and concentration into whatever you've been doing. And I think you've been setting up this situation for a long time, and that's the work that you've done, because that's your past coming into your future. You've done this work, and that's why you should feel confident about your future, and that's why you've got the Queen of Pentacles. And in your future Pentacles, you've got the Seven of Pentacles. Revelation number for me personally. It's after the six, which of the six is the yin and the yang, the triangle that points up and the triangle that points down. It's a very technical yin and yang, materialistic yin and yang. And then we get to the seven. So through that accomplishment, then you get the realization of where you can take it from here. And nurturing your future, nurturing it because you know it's coming up, nurturing your rewards, your possibility is a change of a situation, a transition of going from, caring for those plants in order to bring forward the fruit. And this is what you're doing at the moment, bringing that forward, working and concentrating on the things that do work for you, which is really important. What is the overall outcome for you, Cancer, in regards to your business or your jobs or your projects? The start of a journey. I think this is that confidence that's coming through. It is coming to a point where you will be able to take a leap of faith and go forward, because you are getting the rewards that you have been working on for so long. And it is coming towards you with all of a sudden kind of going, what do I do with all this abundance that's coming through to me? It's building that into your life. Yes, thank you. I'm going to clarify with the Light Seers cards. Thank you very much, Cancer, for being here. Thank you very much for helping this channel by sharing, liking, commenting, anything you like, just to help out with the algorithm. Also, you'll find in the description below an email which is concerns to workshops that I will be doing in the UK in September, October. If you want to tell me where you are, also workshops in America as well in October and November. And in order to provide workshops in the areas where people would like it, just send me an email sort of saying, yeah, I'm interested in the energy workshops or the workshops to do with the Astroflower. And tell me where you are in the world. You don't have to give me your exact address, of course. Just give me sort of where you are in the way of region. So then basically I can then sort of put my workshops so it's easiest for everybody to get to. And I'll tell you what, I've been doing these workshops for over 20 years and I've helped hundreds of people connect to energy and just really streamline their lives. And it is such fun. It is such an enlightening weekend. of how we connect to energy. Absolutely brilliant. So it'd be beautiful to see you there. There is, as I say, an email in the description below for that. There's lots of other links as well for private readings and healings and stuff like that. But whatever it is, thank you very much for being here and showing your support. Let's just see what's going on with the Ten of Cups. You get the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I think this is to do with the past. If you your happiness after difficulty, I think the difficulty is the Eight of Wands that you're leaving behind. That is what we got there. Those lessons in the or the communications in the past to sort of saying, you know, I've been through this difficult phase and I'm moving to a future phase, which is a lot more sort of orientated to happiness and etc. And I think this is, you know, you should know that. The overall energy here is sort of saying, no going back, only going forward, Cancer, only going forward. Let's just see what's going on with the Eight of Wands, what we got here. Lovers, communication and love. Yeah, and this is on your relationship side. Yeah, this could be sort of like falling in love with life, with your higher self as well. Communicating. Is going to open doors, but I also think is a communication with spirit, with energy, with everything that is around you. It's going to make you sit at one with yourself and at ease with yourself. Excuse me a second, I've just dropped a few cards. Sorry about that. I didn't actually drop any cards. That was quite mad. I could have sworn I felt a card drop. So lovers, communication. Yeah, I think this is communicating how you connect or what makes you things that make you go I did another side as well. It's things that make you feel happy about life, and this is what is calling you towards your mission as well. Out with the old and in with the new. You haven't got time really, or you haven't got the energy or the emotions to deal with any complications, and just sort of being very straight and clear about it. With the Knight of Swords, you get the Knight of Cups. There is offerings of love coming in here. There's a red tail just twitting away. Sorry about that. There's an offerings of love that's coming in for you, or you're going towards. Even I got a funny feeling because of that. You got the Eight of Wands. You got the communication is coming from you. You are offering something in regards to your missions. Maybe this is what the universe is trying to encourage you to do. Out with the old and in with the new, with the Ace of Wands. In with the new is to do with communication. Just being honest and straight with yourself, straight with the people around you, will open doors. Even if you'll say to someone, you declare your love to someone, and that person then sort of turns around and says, I love you too, Cancer, but it's not really for me. At least you're not going to be wasting your time. And I think that's what that comes in there as well. So it'd be very clear for you moving on, basically, and getting into your social aspect of it all. Yeah, out with the old and in with the new. Ten of Swords. It's dead done. Something is dead done and dusted within your life. I think you've understood that within you, and this is your past. And you're moving on to something that's you're grabbing that baton of passion, which is what's also got on the Nine of Wands, and you're taking that baton of passion and sort of saying, yes, out with the old and in with the new, leaving the anything in the past that just really not worthwhile being in your life and heading towards it. With the Three of Cups, you get the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, I did say, is a number of revelation for me. It's opposite of your Seven of Pentacles on the other side here. You're socializing, bringing your cup to the scenario. And out of all those possibilities, there is only one cup that's giving you that beautiful water that you so desire. And it is that evident path, knowing where you should be going, the direction in which you should be going. It will make it absolutely peachy perfect for you. And when it's very clear for you, I almost feel like that Temperance card is that maybe this is to do with some sort of offering that you're waiting for an answer in the future. Yeah, being involved in the here and now. It may be waiting for the answer for someone else, but there is also that aspect of The reason we're patient is because we've been patient. Now is the time of activation. And that's what the Queen of Wands is all about. Getting into the here and now, the magic of the here and now as it opens possibilities and doors for you. Ending of that time of umming and ahhing about things and mulling things over. Now is the time of being active and actually doing things within your life. Really just going ahead. With the Queen of... This is beautiful. With the Queen of Pentacles, knowing your rewards are heading your way. That's what that confidence about what you have about your future brings you into alignment with your higher self, brings you into who you are and what you should be doing, giving you a lot of confidence within your life, I think. And the outside world may be sort of turning around, sort of kind of going, Cancer, what you doing? And kind of going, well, whatever I'm doing, I know what I'm doing. I'm concentrating on, my path. And having that confidence and being at one with yourself. With the Three of Wands, that procrastination, I think this is death and rebirth card. The universe here is sort of bringing in that abundance to you, and it's almost sort of saying, patience, this new cycle is coming. You've worked hard for it, you've still got to nurture a little bit about it, and that's what the Fool is about. That Fool is instigating that universal energy, which is bringing in the possibilities, bringing in the ships to your harbour, which will bring in sort of, goods and people and stuff like that. It's bringing in opportunities for you. And it's going to mean a little bit of a leap of faith, but I think you're ready to do that. With the Eight of Pentacles, you get the Moon. I think it's a case here of, in the past you worked towards something, saying, I worked towards this, and then something came up that I didn't see happening, and it came up, and I was doing the good quality work, and it just even still turned up and caused a bit of a doubt in your life at the moment, and it feels like in your past you've been a little bit tested. And now you've got certain projects that are really coming to fruition, and nurturing those certain projects. This is where the confidence of what you've been nurturing and what is available for you to push forward in regards to your career path, in regards to your business and your projects. And the Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Fool here. Lovely, you've got the Astroflower there that's just underneath. A leap of faith into the Astroflower. It's nurturing this future, nurturing a future that is creating a moment which is going to allow you to take massive leaps forward, not necessarily into the unknown, but into projects or jobs or businesses that you would like to explore and do, possibly. So it's what's clarifying that card there is bringing you to your future. It is a leap of faith, and I think this comes out of rewards that are heading your way. Let's just see what's going on with that Fool card. Strength. This comes back to the Queen of Pentacles, knowing that even with that leap of faith, you're going to land on your feet. You're going to be okay. It's now time to stop, pause, and press play. And it's giving you that confidence, giving you that sort of scenario of, putting aside all the doubts and just going ahead and doing it. And I think you're very, very good at that, Cancer. So it looks really, really fortuitous, not only on your relationship side. The relationship side is definitely really buzzing. There's a lot of activity going on there. It's going to be really lovely to see how that sort of starts flowering this week, starts opening up for you this week. And on your financial side here is being a little bit more sort of cagey, but also being very confident about where you're going or what you should be going towards. And at some point, this is where the nurturing's coming through. At some point, there is going to be this, and now I have to make that leap of faith. and it's going to bring you towards, it's going to ultimately bring you to happiness. That's the thing. Whichever way you look around it, it's bringing you that way. Okay? There you go, Cancer. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for showing your support for this channel, for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, and all of that malarkey. Absolutely beautiful to have you here. Yeah, I will see you soon. Don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.